Welcome to the Wed Pro podcast, the podcast for Wed Pros no matter their stage. We are your hosts, Katie and Roxy, and this is the Wed Pro podcast.
Hey, welcome back to this week's episode of the Wed Pro podcast. It's me, Katie.
And I am here as well, Roxy. And today we are deep diving into WEDCON, which is the ultimate event for wedding industry professionals. We're going to be telling you all about what you can expect and why you need to absolutely be there and the incredible benefits you'll gain from networking with like-minded professionals from across the UK. I'm so excited.
The best. It is the best.
The best.
So if you're listening and you're a seasoned wedding pro, or maybe you're just starting out in the industry or somewhere in between, stick around and stick with us because this episode is packed with everything you need to know and a few little secrets as well about WEDCON.
So first things first, let's talk about what WEDCON actually is. So it's a one-day live event designed specifically for wedding business owners who want to take their business to the next level. And it's happening at the most stunning wedding venue in Chester. And it's not just about learning either, it's a real experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So WEDCON came about 5 years ago, didn't it?
Way back when.
Way back when. Where what we wanted to do, we set up the Wedding Business Hub as predominantly a space where wedding professionals could network with one another because there wasn't anything like it out there. And the Wedding Business Hub really wanted to provide kind of a gap in the market that we experienced as wedding professionals to pull people together, to have conversations, to develop their business, and to create relationships and referrals and professional relationships and friendships inside of our industry. And we launched the Wedding Business Hub in Feb of 2019. It was 2019. I need to say 2020. Yeah, Feb of 2019. And it was really well received. I think the industry were crying out for something like this, places that it could go to network. I mean, we've spoken in the past about how people used to come and network in our bridal shop, didn't we, Roxy? Mm-hmm. And really, this just came about from, in the nicest possible way, wanting to get on with my actual job and having a space where we could go and network with wedding professionals.
I was only talking to someone about this the other day and I was like, yeah, we basically were just solving our own problem.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, wouldn't it be good if I could just go and network for an hour a month, build on relationships? I really enjoyed networking, go and, share experiences, share knowledge, and then we can come back in a month's time and build on those connections. And it really took off inside the wedding industry. And in that November, we decided that we were going to pull all of our pockets of networks from around the UK that we'd built up in that period. And the first one we held was in Nottingham area in the East Midlands, wasn't it? And we hired a conference centre. It was a racecourse, wasn't it?
It was at Newark Showground. It was a huge room, wasn't it?
Huge. And considering this was very new, we had an amazing event and people came from wedding suppliers and wedding industry businesses and people that serve the wedding industry came from all over the UK, from as far down as kind of Sussex, Kent, all the way to we had people from Scotland in the room as well to come and network in that room. And then really WEDCON has evolved since then. Obviously, we had a couple of pauses where we couldn't go out and network anymore due to, the C word. But we had that little pause, and I think just WEDCON has got bigger and better and more refined.
It's better than ever. Like, I literally cannot wait.
I love it. I think it was after the second or third WEDCON. It was after the second or third that we were like, okay, there's still this real need for this, but let's move it into what was more our vision, which was let's hold a wedding venue, let's make this a real celebration. And exactly kind of there what you said, it's not just about coming together and learning. We really want to put on an experience for the wedding industry as well. So on the day, you're going to hear from some of the top experts in the wedding industry, and we're really proud actually of the lineup that we've got this year. It's an all-women speaker lineup. That was the women, but who you will get the chance to learn from and network with, but you also get the chance to connect with other people who are similar to you inside of the wedding industry as well, from all over the UK. And actually, it's not just from all over the UK. We've got people coming from the continent as well, which is just amazing. And it just goes to show how valuable people find this event.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just about the sitting and the listening either. We've really made sure that this is an interactive experience with plenty of opportunity to network, connect, collaborate. And we've even got a professional branding photographer coming who you're going to get headshots from. And our venue is truly, truly beautiful. There's loads of little areas. There's going to be like a bit of styled shoot kind of vibe going on, which means you'll have some absolutely beautiful content for your own marketing afterwards as well, which is great. Like you wouldn't get that anywhere else.
No, and I think as well, what's really important is that we have, thought about everything. And, if you're worried about the investment to WEDCON, we've got options to be able to spread the cost, even as late as now, because WEDCON we must be about 5 weeks away from WEDCON now. So we've got options to spread the cost through Klarna or other payment providers as well. So you can choose what's going to make it work for you. We want you in that room because honestly, it's a game changer for your business.
So let's get into the exciting part, the incredible lineup of speakers we have got at WEDCON this year. We are bringing together some of the biggest names in the industry who have built their own successful businesses and who are now like ready to share their secrets with you.
I think what is really important to say is that when we had this kind of vision for WEDCON and to put WEDCON on, and it's really a labour of love for us, isn't it? As soon as we wrap up WEDCON for 1 year, we're already on the planning for WEDCON.
Imagine putting on your own wedding every single year. That kind of vibe.
It's pretty much that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of planning, and it is me and you that sort
Yeah.
everything, isn't it? We don't have a team for WEDCON. It's me and you. But one of the really important things that we wanted to do, and when I have had business coaching in the past and mentoring in the past as a wedding business, was it was really important for me to learn from people who had been there and done that before and had faced the kind of unique challenges that we get inside of our industry. So we want speakers in the room and speakers that are going to make a difference to your business. This year, every speaker that is on the stage has got a successful, thriving, profitable business inside the wedding industry. They've faced the unique challenges that you faced as a wedding business owner. They've gone through highs, they've gone through lows, they've gone through dips, they've gone through, past recessions, past, challenges inside their business. And every answer, every talk, every discussion is going to be relevant to you as a wedding business owner. You are not going to have to go away like we've had to do at other conferences and figure out how to apply that knowledge to your business to make it work for a wedding industry business or a seasonal business. Everything you learn inside that room is going to be applicable to your business and to the wedding industry. So first up, we have got the amazing Debbie Marks. Now, Debbie is an absolute powerhouse in the wedding industry, and she's built a hugely successful business specializing in luxury weddings and planning and design. She's going to be talking about how to reach that next level of success in your business and how to be able to take your business to those new heights.
And then we have Deep Bajwa, who is a seasoned WEDCON speaker. She is an expert in sales who's going to show you how to get more revenue from every single client. Deep is fantastic at helping wedding professionals understand the art of selling, and her strategies are proven to work. If you are struggling to close sales or want to increase your revenue, you won't want to miss her talk.
I think what's really great about Deep, I mean, we've worked with Deep as well on a professional level as well, hasn't it? Her strategies work. We worked with her on a sprint with her and then have received other coaching from her as well. She understands this industry amazingly well, but also her strategies, I mean, absolutely work. We did a summer sprint with her where we worked with her for like 6 weeks over the summer, and we were able to refine strategies. And in 6 short weeks, actually, we were able to just go and absolutely smash it and make more money in kind of our business with just some really simple ways. She's super generous with her knowledge, like you said, seasoned speaker, and we had to invite her back. Well, it was a little bit of a mutual decision there, wasn't it? She was like, I'm coming back next year because I
was like, okay.
and we were like, yes, please, because she was one of the speakers that, after the event we do collect feedback. It was one of the best talks of the day last year. So excited to invite her back. And I just love Deep. She's just an amazing human being. We have Kerry Curl, and I'm so excited to invite Kerry this year to WEDCON. Kerry is another amazing speaker. She's built a really successful business in the hair and makeup industry, and now she's coaching other wedding professionals. Kerry is going to be sharing her expertise on how to follow up with clients, reduce that ghosting, and get them to say yes faster, which, let's be honest, we've all had those inquiries that seem to go cold, but Kerry is going to be sharing strategies to show you how to handle those follow-ups like a pro. And this is what's so exciting about WEDCON, is that the stuff that we are going to be teaching you will make you more money. We are here for you to be able to get a return on your investment. So be in that room. The strategies we're going to be sharing are going to, double, triple, maybe even 10x the investment that you make on WEDCON. It's one wedding and it's less than one wedding and you get your money back. But these are strategies that absolutely you can go take away and double, triple, 5 times your income by putting these strategies into place inside your business.
And this is why we have, attendees that came to our first ever WEDCON that are still coming back like year on year, because this, the stuff that we bring you, it works. It can literally change your business.
And we move it, bless everyone. We move it literally to
and you guys just keep on following. So thank you.
The UK, we have been.
We were just talking next year. We're on about doing it in the Maldives, everyone. So. So another one of our incredible speakers is Olivia Ridford, and she is talking about how to get on those recommended supplier lists. Now, this one is like gold. Olivia has an incredible background in the wedding industry, and she is going to be sharing practical tips on how to position yourself so venues will want to recommend you time and time again to their couples. Like, yes to this talk.
100%. And this, again, is another talk that I'm really excited to share. We have a portion of this inside of our coaching program just because, and Olivia has come in and spoken to our coaching program. She's an amazing speaker. Her experience is fantastic. She has got experience as a wedding business owner and also as a venue. And she also now works with a lot of venues, so she can see both sides of the coin, which I think is super helpful and makes a really well-rounded speaker and a really well-rounded coach as well. But what I am really excited about is that it's strategies like these that will change the trajectory of your business. So you get this strategy right, and we have a whole segment of this inside of our course where we actually go on and we look at the numbers that can be made from venue referrals, right? And it's about having that strategy. And if you could get 2-3 venue referrals a year, or maybe
very lucrative.
Yeah, from one venue, and then we apply that to 2 or 3 venues, and then all of a sudden you're getting 12 bookings per year from venues, which then, in 3-4 years, where could that be? You could quite easily get 20, 30, 40 bookings. And what would that be worth to you? So I'm really excited about, hearing more about Olivia's strategies. We've been lucky enough to hear Olivia speak before. And, I'm just more excited to really dive deep into, what she's going to be sharing in the room there as well. Another one of our speakers on the day is going to be Bernadette Chapman. Bernadette is an absolute genius inside the wedding industry. She has got so much experience. She has done so much training with a lot of wedding planners. And actually, we've spoken to so many wedding planners that have actually trained through Bernadette. She has got so much experience, not just about wedding planning, but also about marketing businesses, business strategy. She's an absolute genius who's going to be able to teach you how to stand out in a sea of other wedding professionals who are doing exactly what you do. And her session is going to cover everything from scaling your business, because she's scaled a really successful business and has taught thousands and thousands, literally thousands of other wedding businesses to do the same. And another thing she's going to be touching on as well is ensuring that your customer experience remains absolutely top notch. And just because you're scaling your business, and actually we've found this, and I think it's actually really something important to talk about and to address, is that when you do get busier, it's about having things in place in your business that
Yes.
ensure that your customers are not going to have a worse experience just because you've got busier, or
That's
just
it.
because you're scaling, or just because, you know, it's wedding season.
You need that structure behind that to be able to take on that many clients.
Yeah, and still provide that excellent value to service that I know that we all want to do without, let's just be honest, without burning out, because you cannot do it. You cannot scale your business, take on more and more weddings, as well as do all of it's not, because we know it's not just the weddings, right? It's all of the business stuff
Yeah,
behind the business to do,
admin.
and do it all at a level where you're scaling and growing and remaining, you know, that high level of client experience that you want to deliver for your clients and your couples without that burnout. So she's going to be covering all of this. She's a really great speaker. She's really engaging. And yeah, we've got they are just a few of the speakers we've got on the day.
And then I was just thinking, we haven't even mentioned the speaker panel at the end where you get to pick our brains, which is like, I love the speaker panel
Yeah,
last
we've
year.
got a few other speakers come in as well. So we've got inclusivity experts, branding experts, we've got systems experts. These are people that are going to be in the room on the day, also going to be joining us for our speaker panel as well. So any questions that you've got in the day, you know, you can fire those at us. We'll be taking part in the day as well. So, you know, we'll be around for any business questions you've got, any business clinic questions you've got. Please come and pick our brains. One of the other amazing things about WEDCON is that speakers will be there to network with you all day as well.
Yeah, that's right. So now let's talk about why attending WEDCON is so important. First of all, it's not just about what you'll learn from the incredible speakers that we've just spoke about, it's about the connections that you'll make as well. Networking in the wedding industry is essential, and events like this give you the chance to build relationships with other suppliers, which can lead to referrals, collaborations, and even long-lasting friendships as well.
Yeah, for sure. There's something just really lovely about being in a room full of people who understand your business, but also understand the challenges you face, who get what it's like to work in the wedding industry. You have the opportunities to chat and connect and share experiences, exchange tips, advice, gain insights that you wouldn't get anywhere else. And I really love that. And we put a lot of time into our event. You know, we could just have you sit there and listen to all the speakers and it would still be an amazing event, right? You would walk away with so much knowledge, be really motivated. But what we also do is that we schedule in a lot of time for building connections. We spoke on a previous podcast how important referrals are in your business and how important your clients find recommendations. Those recommendations can come from other wedding suppliers, and your couples are 91% more likely to book when they get a recommendation. If you're not creating relationships inside the wedding industry and networking inside the wedding industry, you really need to be doing it.
And when we speak here of WEDCON and networking, we're not just talking about any old networking. We are really all about creating an environment where you can have meaningful conversations and build like long lasting connections. We make sure that there is enough space in the day for that. Plus, we have a beautiful networking lunch too, where if you're a VIP, you'll get to sit with the speakers for a roundtable lunch and pick their brains in a like really intimate setting. And how often do you get that opportunity to be,
I
you
know
know,
we actually
sat
put a
next to
price on
these
that.
kinds of people?
Yeah, you get that intimate. So if you're going to go VIP, I think there's actually only 2 VIP tickets remaining at this point. So we are recording this on a pre-rec because Roxy's on holiday next week, which is super exciting. But we've currently got 2 VIP tickets remaining. So if you are somebody that wants to be on that roundtable lunch and get that really one-to-one experience with the speakers, it's really a money can't buy experience. So consider upgrading to VIP. But if you're not in the VIP room, don't worry. We are still having a beautiful networking lunch in the main room as well, where there will be plenty of meaningful conversations happening, connections going on, and really interesting people in the room for you to learn from, talk about your experiences. And I actually loved the networking lunch last year that we put on. Last year was the first year we held it in a wedding venue. We held it in the old Kent Barn. And this year, again, wedding venue. What I love about it is not only is it beautiful food and, you know, table service, and we are really having a lovely experience on the day, but it's also the conversations that happen around those tables. And, you know, me and Roxy, every single year, we hardly see each other on that day, do we? Like, it's a day of the
We
year
need to
that we
be
spend
tethered
all year.
together
Yeah,
because there's no photos of us together.
never, but we hardly speak.
Yeah.
Like, it's like we both have different experiences of the day because, you know, we are in that room networking as well. We're in that room, you know, chatting with you, talking about things that are going
You
on
know,
inside
it's
the
so
industry.
nice to actually meet people in real
Love
life.
it.
Like we do a lot of Zoom training and things like that. So actually to be in front of actual people is just like the best. And what we've done for WEDCON as well is it's not just about the learning. Like I said, it is about that experience, and we are hosting it at a beautiful wedding venue, which is rightly so named the Old Palace. You get refreshments throughout the day, and that networking lunch is going to be just as beneficial as those sessions themselves. And when the learning winds down, it's not over then. We've got a bit of a networking bar and a bit of a soiree to celebrate the end of another incredible wedding season as well.
So this is where, like, each and every year for WebCon, we have new ideas, don't we? We want to make it better and better. And, you know, this venue, we've got the whole venue this year. It's stunning. It's a
I've never seen
beautiful
anything
George.
like it. It's just, oh,
Yeah, you went to it recently, didn't you?
I
I
didn't want
did
to
the.
leave. I was there for like 2 hours.
I
They
was,
made me a cup of tea.
and
I was just sat
I went.
there like, oh, this is brilliant.
It's really beautiful, isn't it? It's really, really easy to get to as well.
Really
Got really
regal.
good
That's
transport.
that's the word I'd use. It's like a regal
Yeah, it's
Georgian
like
vibes venue.
Bridgerton vibes, hasn't it? Beautiful and stunning. And we have got decor on the day and styling on the day as well, which is just beautiful. It's really not just another conference, is it,
Mm-mm.
Roxy? At all. It's going to be like nothing you've ever been to before. And actually, we want to, you know, treat you. You spend all your time
Deserve it.
serving to clients. You spend all your time, you know, making sure your clients have, you know, nice days, and we want to give you a nice day that not only is going to be amazing for your business, but that you can walk away and think, do you know what, like, we want you to walk away blown away. Does that make sense? We want you to walk away having been
Blown away.
blown away by the experience. The venue is stunning. The team, I'm really excited about the team being there. We've got other venues coming in on the day for you to network with as well. There is such a vast array of wedding suppliers coming, from photographers, cake makers, DJs, painters, makeup artists.
Planners, cakers.
And there is so many celebrants. I think we've pretty much covered every
DJ.
element of the ring. But you'll, by just being surrounded by other people as well, I just find that super motivating. And, you know, we go to events as well, don't we? You know, nothing as good as WEDCON, I'm going to say, but, you know, obviously. But we would go to other events, and we always leave inspired or with ideas that if we come back and we implement them and put them into our business, they do make money. And this is what we know will happen for you as well. We've got loads of stories from people who've been at past WebCons that have come back to us, implemented things, and that's what we love as well. We love to catch up with you, catch up with people that have been on previous ones that come back and say, oh, I put this into my business and this is where I'm at now. Or they're able to say to us, oh, that little thing that you said or so-and-so said last time, that's absolutely changed how I looked at things. And this has come about from that, this relationship, this recommendation, this award, this wedding, whatever it is. And that's what we really, really love. And I think that just inspiration piece of you being able to leave that day knowing that other people are doing it inside the wedding industry, and that's who I want to learn from. I want to learn from people that have been there, done that, and made successful businesses. That's who I want to learn from. Like, what would you do differently if you could do your time again? Is there any mistakes that you made? Is there any, anything you absolutely would do or wouldn't do? What worked for you when you faced a similar challenge? They're the people I want to learn from, and they're the people who are absolutely at the con.
And that's just it. It isn't not just about, the big names and the big talks, which are going to be incredible. It is about exactly what you said. It's It's about surrounding yourself with others in the industry who are going through similar or have been through similar. We've got businesses that are at the start of their journey, that have been doing it a long time, and everything in between. So just to have and to listen and chat through like insights and strategies, it's just, you will be able to learn so much from everyone in the room.
For sure. And by the end of the day, you're going to leave with actionable strategies, a whole notebook filled with ideas,
Mhm.
a whole new network of contacts that you can use to gain referrals from and to strengthen your business down the line, and a plan to be able to take your wedding business to the next level, whatever level you are now at. And that's what makes WEDCON so unique. It's not just a space that we bring wedding professionals together to learn. It's literally a catalyst and a day in the calendar that is going to change your business.
So, if you like what we've been speaking about and you are ready to take your business to the next level, WedCon is the place to be. You're going to gain so much value from the speakers, the networking opportunities, and the overall experience. Plus, with options to spread the costs too, there's really nothing stopping you from being in that room, and we want you there.
For sure. Tickets are selling fast, and we'd hate for you to miss out on this incredible day. We hear it every year. I wish I was there. I wish I was there. We don't want you to get the FOMO. So head over to our website. We'll pop a link in the show notes, but you can go to www.theweddingbusinesshub.com/WordCon to grab your ticket and get ready to take your business to that next level. We can't wait to see you there, can we, Roxy?
No, we can't. Don't be one of those people that tries to get in touch
Yes,
when tickets have closed and we're like, really sorry, we can't get you there this year. Like, take action
happens every time.
every time.
Happens every time. Doors
We don't want that for you.
we have to close tickets as well, don't we?
We do.
Either when they're sold out, or they're going to be closing the first week in November. So make sure that you are there. It's going to be an amazing day, and we promise it's going to be worth every single moment. One of our clients yesterday was saying that they're making the journey and they're really coming far as well. It's about 4.5 hour journey, and this is what it just amazes us. And we try and put it on in different areas of the UK because we know that we've got like quite an expansive network. So we try and move it around to give as many wedding suppliers the opportunity to be there as possible. But people keep coming back wherever we put it on. And we just love, I just want to say thank you, actually, if you are somebody that's traveled to a past event, because
We appreciate it.
We couldn't put on WEDCON without you, could we? Without you people being in the room. And yeah, thank you for trusting us and knowing that it's worth it, and knowing that we're going to put on an amazing experience and an amazing day that is really going to help your business to thrive, which is what we're all about.
So thank you so much for tuning in today, and we hope to see you at WedCon 2024.
I want to see you there, and come and say hello and tell us that you listen to the podcast. Right.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Wed Pro podcast. Full transcribes of this episode, plus every other episode we have done, are available at www.theweddingbusinesshub.com/blogs. Thanks so much for listening. If you do have any questions about this episode or anything else at all, you can email us at info@theweddingbusinesshub.com. And if you are loving our episodes, which I know you are, make sure you hit the subscribe or follow button so you can stay updated with any new episodes that land. We look forward to seeing you on the next episode.